So I'm wrapping up my work from this year's Permaculture Technology Jamboree. Wanted to show off a little bit. Here's the tiny house I've been staying in, and the Tinyhouse Rocket Heater that we've developed over the last several years. The idea being, hey, let's wake up warm in the morning. And it's done pretty well, but we had some ideas to make it better, including this cob mullet here going up and over the top to limit the amount of initial heat blasting out of it, so that people will feed the fire longer. Oh, there's our little pizza oven up there. There's this mass bench here that we want to get warm, but if the fire and that radiant barrel have warmed the place up, people stop firing the heater. So this big thing up here is a lump of cob designed to store that heat and slowly radiate it out. We'll see how well it works. I don't know if you can even see inside of here, but back in the back we've got our little light on the subject. That's our chimney going up and out of the place inside of a new stratification chamber. The point being to be able to warm up the chimney easily when it's not all that cold outside. We want to improve the draft. We'll fire the heater up, and some of the warmth from the barrel comes up inside of here and warms up our chimney. The stratification chamber goes up inside of there, goes down. Basically trying to warm the chimney so that it doesn't mess with things, for us to take a lot of the heat out of the system and store it in this mass bench here under the bed. Another way to warm things up in the chimney and get it firing nice and quick is to have a priming port here in the chimney. So this allows us to check and make sure there's no creosote building up, but it also lets us put a little fire starter in there, light it up on a day when it might not be cold enough outside to give a good draft. So that's our priming port, the new priming port. And eventually we'll have all this cob dry, and we'll be able to smooth it out and plaster it with something a little nicer like this, and then seal it. I'm looking forward to putting some clear milk paint on it or something like that, so that it doesn't put so much dust in the room. That's going to be nice. But more on that later. Now it's time to head to California, and then back to Utah, and then back to Ohio. Safe travels.